Ready to celebrate International Women's Day? M&M's and iHeart present Women Take the Mic, sharing empowering stories of women supporting and celebrating each other. And of course, there is a smooth and creamy companion for your listening pleasure, peanut butter M&M's. Because they're just another way to help treat yourself in situations where you deserve a little added delight, like listening to your favorite podcast. So savor the deliciousness of peanut butter M&M's and spread some positivity. From breaking glass ceilings to dominating in sports and entertainment, women truly are unstoppable.
Introducing Uber Teen Accounts, an Uber account for your teen with always-on enhanced safety features. Your teen can request a ride when you can't take them. You'll get real-time notifications along the way. Your teen can feel a sense of independence. You can follow their entire route on a live tracking map. Your teen will get assigned the top-rated drivers.
Thank you.
You will get peace of mind. Add your teen to your Uber account today. Available in select locations. See app for details.
The legends are true. Overwhelming power!
The sauce of destiny.
Yes! The most legendary sauce has arrived as McDonald's transforms into the anime world of WickDonald's. The greatest flavors unite in all new savory chili McDonald's sauce to make your 10-piece Wick Nuggets, fries, and Sprite ultra-powerful. Unlock manga comics with every meal and sit down for a new anime short every week only at WickDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, go!
At participating McDonald's for a limited time while supplies last.
Hey, it's Bobby Bones. Okay, picture this. It's Friday afternoon when this thought hits you. Okay, I can spend another weekend doing the same old whatever, or I can hop into my all-new Hyundai Santa Fe and hit the road. With available H-Track all-wheel drive and 3-row seating, the whole family can head deep into the wild. Conquer the weekend in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. 2024 Santa Fe available early 2024.
Second date update.
When you have a first date with somebody you're extremely attracted to and you're going out to a restaurant where you know you only got one shot at this, how important is it to get a good waiter?
I never actually even thought of that.
Yeah,
Really?
To be honest, Jeffrey.
Because it could make or break the entire date.
But it's not like you have a choice. Like, you're just giving the person who's in your
It's
section.
just how they act to the waiter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine the waiter walks by, spills the soup.
Oh.
He offers to lick it off.
No.
Then I pay him. It's like, oh, no, well, date over.
Wow.
Because you got a new date?
Yeah.
Is that why?
That date's over. Now I'm on to a whole new thing.
How did I know that about you?
But that's what happened with one of our listeners recently. The waiter was involved big time on a date, apparently. So let's talk to Lucas about it. Lucas, how you doing, man?
How's it going?
Oh, I'm worried you got soup licked.
I'm hoping that you did. Tell us about this person that you met the other night. Who is he or she?
Okay, so this girl, Henley,
Okay.
was, I'm the waiter, obviously, and
You're the waiter, not obvious.
You're
to
the
us.
waiter?
I'm the waiter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wait, did you meet her while you were at work?
I did. She was in there with a guy in my restaurant.
Oh, bold, sir.
Oh, you hit on a girl in the middle of another date?
Well, yes, I don't do it often.
Often?
Just like twice a week-ish.
Yeah, often.
Oh, dude.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. Were you her waiter, I guess, is the first question.
I was their waiter, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Okay.
How did you get the signs that that was even okay?
Well, I can kind of tell after a while they didn't seem to be having that great of a time. Like, I was thinking it was a first date and she was checking her phone a lot, and it was kind of obvious to me. I've seen it enough times.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a move that I don't do very often.
Again, with the very often. Enough to have a move.
Yeah.
I've never done this, but this is the signature.
Yeah. If you have a label for it, must mean you do it often enough. What's your move?
Well, first of all, I was like, they weren't talking that much, but when I would come over there, I was very personable, and I was laughing with her and stuff. So
Okay.
we were kind of establishing a little rapport. But when he went up to go to the bathroom, like at the end, I went up to her and I was like, "Is this a first date?" And she was kind of surprised, but she was like, "Yeah, actually it is." And I was like, "Do you want to get out of it?"
Oh.
Really?
Wait, it's already the end, sir. So
Yeah, but like I didn't know if they were going. For all I know, they were going to do something else. I was trying to get
that's
her.
true.
Oh, that is true.
Like
yeah.
a movie or I don't know,
Yeah, or
Okay.
Netflix and chill.
mini golf.
So you offer to step in and save her. How do you do that?
So I was like, "Give me your number, and I'm going to call you in like 2 minutes from the back, and
Smart.
just trust me." So she did.
Okay.
And you got her number.
So she did want out of it.
She did. She did. I was right about that.
Hey, so
Oh,
you're a
okay.
hero now. What happened?
So I called. They were sitting there and like
Yeah.
kind of like getting ready to pay the bill. And I called. And I was like, "This is so and so from your aunt's assisted living facility. There's an emergency with her. We need you to come down here right away."
Just in case her volume's up and the guy can hear,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I made sure to tell her to put it on speaker.
Oh, so he could hear.
Whoa!
Puts it on speaker.
Yeah.
That's so
Hold on,
weird.
sorry, so embarrassing. I gotta take this. Hi, you're on speaker.
Wait, it's an emergency with my aunt. The whole restaurant better hear this.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Oh my God! Did he buy it? Did he believe it?
Oh yeah, it was legit. She was out of there in like a minute later.
Oh, you
Okay.
saw her leave?
I would have believed it.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, like, at no point are you ever hitting on her during this.
The thing is, like, I just kind of knew there was a connection there from every interaction I had with her. Like, as her waiter, we were laughing, and
Okay.
Oh, okay.
like the guy like was in the bathroom, and I'm like getting her number. Like, it was definitely a vibe there.
Every time you went over to the table, one of her buttons just happened to be undone. More
Or maybe
and more.
one of his buttons.
Yeah,
You
just
know?
both shirts off by the end
Original
of the
day comes
dinner.
back. She's buttoning back up.
I imagine him waddling to the table with his pants in his
Yeah.
ankles.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Sorry, man.
you got her out of that other date with the other guy. What's happened since then?
Well, that's the thing. So we texted a little bit later that night. She was like, "Thank you so much," and I was like, "No problem." We kind of left it like we were going to talk again, and I don't know. It kind of cooled down like after that. So I want to ramp it back up. I want to get in touch with her, like, and let her know that I'm interested, which is why I was calling you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's a nice thing that you did to save this girl Henley from her bad date, but personally, I don't know if I'm ever going to trust a waiter ever again when I'm out at a restaurant. I mean, I just thought they were being nice to me for tips, but really clearly they want more.
Well, you never know.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
That's a higher tip, I think, from
All right.
Jeffrey.
Off
Well,
air,
yeah.
tell us your restaurant so we can make resis.
no, I don't even want it to work out with this Henley girl, but we'll at least give it a try. We're going to come back, call her, and try and get you your second date update right after this.
Awesome.
All right, man, hold on.
Second date update.
When you're at a restaurant, some waiters are kind of checked out. They never even come by to refill your water glass.
Oh,
Yeah,
sounds like a
that's-
complaint right now, Jeffrey.
Right,
Same.
Yeah.
Can we
It's
get a manager
true.
for you, Jeff?
Some are more attentive, and then some have a signature move to steal your date away from you.
Sure, they never use it.
Yeah.
They have it on lock.
No, they said very often.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they didn't
okay.
say never. There's
That's
never
true.
any
That's
never.
what Lucas says. He, quote, doesn't do this often.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear that, world? I don't do my signature move very often, but it is my signature.
Yeah.
The old sick aunt in the rest home trick.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what he
Wow.
did. He noticed a cute girl out on a bad date at his restaurant. So when the guy got up to go to the restroom, he swooped in and told her the plan. And that was he was going to call her from the back and let her know that her sick aunt needs her immediately over at the assisted living facility.
Oh.
So it worked. And according to him, she was thankful. But now this girl, Henley, is not answering his texts
Yeah.
asking for a date.
Do you think Derek... It's Derek, right?
It's Lucas.
Oh,
but that's
shoot.
okay. Not
Okay.
everybody can
I
pay
don't know.
attention and remember one
All
name.
right. Lucas, I mean, do you think it was like a maybe by comparison thing? Like she was flirting with you because by comparison to her crappy date, you were awesome?
But
a
overall,
compliment or not?
I don't know.
Backhanded?
I think it's just reality, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if she gets on the phone with us, by comparison, you're going to look like an angel again.
hey.
What do you think, Lucas? Were you one step above a crap sandwich?
Oh man, I hope not. I thought we had a real connection, honestly.
Really? You felt
Talking
that?
about the menu.
Well, you know, when you can feel a connection with someone.
Okay. I mean, that was rude of me. That was rude, Lucas, and I apologize.
Yeah, it felt legit. I mean, I know when someone's just like being friendly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Most
Okay.
of the time you can tell.
You sense the real vibe going on whenever you were over at the table with Henley. So let's see if we can get that going for you one more time. I'm about to dial her number.
Okay.
Hopefully she answers. Here we go.
Hello,
Hey, we're looking to speak with Henley.
that's me.
Oh, hi.
Aren't you friendly? Hi, Henry.
What's up, Henley?
Hi.
You're on the radio right now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Actually,
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Really?
For real.
Oh,
Like-
she's excited.
Hi.
Okay.
Well, hopefully you're this excited when I tell you why we're calling.
Now
Because
you're second.
yeah, no.
Well, no, it's not. I'm
What?
sorry.
I mean, it kind of has to do with that. We're doing
No.
a second date update. That's where we try and help one of our listeners that has been on a date with somebody. But this is a little different because you didn't necessarily go on a date with this guy. He was your waiter
Yeah,
But
there's-
you
the other
were on a
night.
date, so
There's no strict rules to our segment
No.
here,
Yeah.
Henley.
So, do you know who I'm talking about? You were on a date and like a waiter kind of helped you get out of it. His name was Lucas.
yes. Oh God.
Wait,
You
oh
remember.
God to the bad date you were on, or oh God to Lucas?
Is Lucas the waiter?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yes.
Brooke will
What?
never remember.
It's okay. She couldn't
What
even
is
remember his
happening?
actual name.
She
So,
doesn't really remember how to see it.
God.
but it's kind of interesting that you don't remember his name either. Because
Maybe he should just change it.
Why would I?
Yeah, this is actually his fault at
well,
this point.
he said that you guys basically exchanged phone numbers, so I thought you would save his name in the phone. I guess he'd just be waiter,
You could be.
hero waiter.
I didn't save his number.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you didn't
save it?
you didn't have any intention of calling him back, is that why?
No. Yeah, no. What? I was on a date.
Yeah.
But from what we heard, that date wasn't going very well, and that's why Lucas felt like he had to.
Who said that?
Well, Lucas did.
Yeah, and you said that you wanted out of the date.
That's
Oh,
why you
God,
agreed
okay.
to like do the emergency call with the aunt, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he told you all that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
He,
recapped.
he felt
Okay.
like he really rescued you from a bad date by pretending to call from the nursing home.
Okay. I don't know how to say this, but the whole point of that was so we could get away from him.
Oh,
What?
Wait, so
what?
The point of what?
Why wouldn't to get away from the waiter? You usually just pay and then leave.
No, we needed to get out. I guess in the moment I was like, okay, if he thinks I'm going to call him later, but we're leaving now and like maybe I'll call him sometime, then that's fine. I just want to leave now.
well, hold on.
You
Why?
were tricking him.
Why? Why did you want to get away from him?
Because he was annoying the shit out of me.
Oh.
He was annoying.
So wait,
Like the whole time?
Yes.
was the whole
Wow.
thing a lie? Were you on a first date?
Yes.
Did you like the
Oh.
guy you were out with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
he
Okay.
This
didn't
is one of those things where a guy's like, I
so.
knew she liked me,
Yeah,
but no.
it's wrong.
So Lucas thought you liked him, and that's where the lie is. You did
No.
not. It's not a lie. You didn't like him.
He was hitting on me the whole night.
Oh,
Like,
oh, no.
It wasn't even just me and my date who noticed. There was someone at the other table who like looking at us the whole time and like making eye contact with me.
Oh, like they were like, sympathizing with you.
Is it
like they were
possible?
feeling the cringe.
You don't think it's possible that it was just really good customer service?
It kind of passed that after the first 5 seconds.
Why?
No,
What did he
5
say to
seconds.
make you think he was hitting on you in the first 5 seconds?
He was like he came to our table way more than he needed to. Obviously, he came every 2 minutes, and every single time he was just looking at me, fully positioned, facing me, toward me, not looking at my date at all.
See,
Oh.
that's obvious.
And rude.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
rude. You're still at work, bro.
Ugh,
Exactly.
God, this is awkward.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, but you got to admit, you and Lucas had a little bit of a connection going, right?
No, that's the whole point.
Yeah. When did you hear that
Yeah, I
in
think
her
just Lucas
story?
thought so.
When
Unwanted.
she, when she
Literally the
agreed-
whole point.
when she gave him a number.
But,
Or the eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to get away
Oh, God.
from him.
There must have been
No.
something happening between
No.
you two to like make him think that.
think
Does
it's
he
just his
really
own
think-
confidence.
No,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty common with men, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
they think that there's a connection and there's
Yeah.
not.
Okay,
Exactly.
Brooke, please stop
Very-
hitting on me right now. I know you're trying to. Let's just get Lucas on the phone because he's actually on the other line listening right now, wanting to
Wait,
talk.
actually,
Yeah, actually.
It's-
I
oh my
wonder why
God.
he
thanks so much. Thanks for that.
Sorry.
Well, it's worse for him
Gosh,
with you.
and now I kind of feel bad.
I feel bad, but he also
You
needs to
should.
hear it.
Lucas, are you there?
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
Hey.
that was a little
Did you
embarrassing,
hear
buddy.
that?
I did. It was pretty obvious that I saved you, Henley.
Okay. No.
Why did you feel like you were saving her?
That was like a bad first date if I've ever seen one. So I don't.
So from his angle,
So we're doubling down is what we're going to do now, Lucas.
He's saying your date didn't look good. Were you having fun, Henley?
Well, it's hard when the waiter's there every 2 minutes, probably.
Yeah, seriously. I was so uncomfortable.
Well, as a waiter, I'm sure Lucas has seen like hundreds and hundreds of first dates happen in front of him. He said out of all of them, yours stuck out as a particularly bad one.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
You don't have to be embarrassed because you're on the radio right now.
Oh my
Tell
God.
the truth.
No. Okay.
You know?
That's not at all what's happening. That is not what happened.
Well, prove it, Henley. If it was such a good date with this other guy, name 5 things that you liked about him off the top of your head.
Well,
Go
that's
ahead.
hard to ask
5?
anyone, Jeff.
I can't even name 5 things about anybody in this room. That I like.
See? Told you.
Okay.
Not that good of a date.
He was cute. He was smart. He paid. He was polite, and he's not Lucas.
Not Lucas.
Not
is one
Lucas
of the
counts
bros?
as counts as 2 because she only got to 4.
Oh.
So it's not and Lucas.
But look at that. She remembered his name. And no one in this room could do that. So that shows
think
there must be a connection.
You
We're building the
are not.
rapport right now.
We're still trying.
Yeah, this is the right time to ask.
Now
Henley,
the chemistry exploded.
I'm feeling the vibe happening over the phone lines right now. I would love,
seriously.
seriously,
No.
I would love to send you guys out on a second date that we would pay for. Sorry, a first date.
Yeah, with a different waiter.
You're dating Lucas this time.
I thought we had such a strong connection. I definitely think you'd have a much better time
it's
if we went
embarrassing.
out.
What would your sick aunt want you to do at the retirement
God.
facility?
Yeah,
Think
who would
about what
she
she
want you-
wants.
I
would
think
she
at
want you
this
to marry?
point we should just offer to send Henley out with her first original
Yeah.
date.
To have like a legit
deserve a
date.
redo.
Yeah, can we
Oh.
do that, Jeff?
Yes.
I would love that.
I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, well, we know that's clear. You've made that very
Yeah.
clear, Lucas.
Okay, so Henley, it's seeming like it's going to be a no there.
For Lucas.
Yeah.
Correct.
okay.
Yeah, you stick with the guy you're
No,
dating.
I think it's good to be specific here. Yeah.
Whatever, dude. I hope your real aunt doesn't get sick.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
did you
great.
bring Aunt
That was
Barbara to
passive
your
aggressive.
What a
life?
sweet thing to say.
No,
He doesn't want her to get sick. That's really kind.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Oh, I know we didn't really have time to discuss this, but Jose, you were a waiter for a hot minute.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever swoop in on a customer or on somebody else's date while you were working?
No, not on a date. I've had girls that would leave numbers, or I would try to put a vibe out. Like, you could tell when someone's flirting, but never in a date.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
No.
You're still single. Maybe you
Yeah.
should have. You know?
that's right. You just hooked
Good
up with the
point.
Subway employees in the meat
That's
freezer
right.
like
Yeah.
a gentleman.
That is a different thing.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I mean, I feel like that call was unfortunately doomed before we even made it.
I can't
Yeah.
We
believe.
didn't know that, though.
Do you
Yeah.
ever feel bad? Like, I know you're trying to do right by our listener who calls in for help, but at some point,
They're in the wrong
Yeah.
sometimes.
you got to give up.
I don't feel anything, Brooke. You
Okay.
should know that by now.
That's true.
But you know what I will feel? I'll feel for the listeners that email us in the
Okay.
next week or so.
Yeah.
I
well,
promise.
Yeah.
Timeline.
I will feel for you, and we will try our hardest to get you a second date update. Email us. We'll call that person who's not calling you back. And go check out all of our second dates. We have them up on our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get yours, at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Allstate wants to remind fans that mayhem is everywhere, like when the tailgate party shows up at your house after the big win. Everything's great until the hot plate gets too hot for the tablecloth. Now your kitchen's up in smoke. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, the cost to fix this could sideline your savings. So switch to Allstate, save money, and get protected from mayhem like this. Not available in every state based on coverage selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Ready to celebrate International Women's Day? M&M's and iHeart present Women Take the Mic, sharing empowering stories of women supporting and celebrating each other. And of course, there is a smooth and creamy companion for your listening pleasure, peanut butter M&M's. Because they're just another way to help treat yourself in situations where you deserve a little added delight, like listening to your favorite podcast. So savor the deliciousness of peanut butter M&M's and spread some positivity. From breaking glass ceilings to dominating in sports and entertainment, women truly are unstoppable.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit Facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
Introducing Uber Teen Accounts. If you have a teenager, you probably drive them around a lot. Maybe you're even driving them right now. New Uber Teen Accounts are a parent-supervised Uber account with always-on safety features that let your teen request a ride when you can't take them yourself. Your teen gets to ride with a highly rated driver, and you get to follow along with real-time notifications and live trip tracking in your Uber app. Add your teen to your Uber account today. Available in select locations. See app for details.